yeah. Oh yeah, she'll combine here early afternoon. Like hell it will. Oh fuck. Hey guys, today is August 19th, I think. Plan was to maybe start combining some barley. Well, we were gonna try around last night, but then all the clouds moved in and it's underseeded with the guy's hay crop. So, and then it's our barley there. That's the way it working there. But the clouds moved in, and then because all that green shit there and everything else, it got really damp quick, and then it would be too tough. Like, the grain probably would be fine, but you'd be really slugging that straw through your machine. You'd probably get more trash in it than you'd like, because, you know, the straw is heavier, and then you have to up your wind speed, and you start blowing grain out the back of the combine, and yeah, no thanks. But anyway, so yeah, I thought, well, they only got 5 millimeters in the forecast for today. You know, it might go, you know, late afternoon, maybe get a round or two done, do a hopper. Then we can get hard at it tomorrow and be done maybe Thursday or sometime Friday. But no, now they're saying, oh yeah, 25 to 35 millimeters. We made a mistake. Oh yeah, fuck yeah. No, I ain't gonna go today. Real accurate weather forecast there, guys. But anyway, I gotta go over there anyway today once this rain slows down at least. The one PTO shaft, well, the one's fine, but then the other one that runs, drives your auger on the those old 1020 flex heads. The sleeve, like it has two parts of the shaft. It's like a sleeve. Well, the one shaft there, it's always kind of a pig to get moving the first time of the year. And I thought, oh, it'll be fine. I greased and oiled the heck out of it last fall. Got over, tried to pull it out yesterday just because if anything, we were going to hook it up and get it ready to go. Nope, she's solid. So anyway, I'm going to load up my portable air compressor and generator there, and well, I got my air hammer in the shop there, and then I've already got some tools and that from yesterday in the back here. We're gonna give it a little bit of persuasion to get it to move, because I'm really getting sick and tired of this thing doing this, and I might actually after this season replace that shaft, because I'm really getting sick and tired of fighting with it every year, and it seems to be getting worse every year to get it to move first time. So might just be better just to replace it, but we'll see how things go here. But anyway, that's my bitching for the morning here. I'll bring you back when we get something else happening here with the flex head. Gonna go pick up the new clutch for the mower here this morning, since we can't do anything else with this rain, and then we can get it put back together so we got a functioning mower again. Don't have to keep borrowing poor Dave's there, our neighbor that lives up on the big hill there, over there. But anyway, boy, I wish you'd send some of this rain down to you poor buggers down south. I know you need it, so, 'cause I sure don't. Not when I'm trying to combine. Certainly don't need it now. So anyway, I'll bring it back when we maybe get working on the flex head, or get the shaft moving and all that. So we will see you in a little bit. Well, it's later in the day. The rain stopped. We only got about a little under half an inch here, but still enough to screw it up. Hopefully it should go tomorrow after lunch for combining. But anyway, we got our dump wagon hooked up. You guys remember in the wintertime we used this old girl for hauling firewood home from the guy I bought it from there. So clean a bit of bark and junk at the back there, so clean that out, because we're going to use this now to haul barley. See, it's got the grain, a little oil on there, the grain hatch there for dumping grain, but it also can be used to move dirt or sand or wood or whatever have you. But we put the extensions on here too, so instead of holding like 180 bushels, I think it was, or 160, it's like 250 now. So we're gonna pull this over there as like an overflow thing for this for the barley. And then we're also gonna take, you guys remember that grain cart from back in my corn harvest videos back in January. Frick. But our 600 bushel bin's our main one we'll be hauling back and forth, and we'll just use the F250 because it's about 30 miles from home, 33 miles from home, about 43 clicks, so little far for the tractor. I will haul the grain cart over there empty with the truck. I got a hammer strap for this old buggy here, and then I'm gonna bring my 7120, which is over in Province Base. It's over halfway there already. Once the AC gets fixed, that should be tomorrow, and then we'll haul the full cart home with the 7120 Magnum, the Meg Magnum. So anyway, I just said Skitty up here used the hydraulic remote just to raise and lower the door, so I didn't have to unhook that and hook up a tractor. Where the heck the McCormick went? It's over there somewhere. And yeah, and then we're ready to go. So, but that combine's tore apart. Oh, frick. Just when you think you get shit together. Something happened. I think a rock went through it or something. I don't remember picking any rocks up last fall, but you know, who knows? I thought I would think you'd be able to hear it, but that middle bar there is warped to frickin' shit. These concaves, when they come up in the middle, they have to sit flush against that in order for them to bolt flush up against there, and yeah, it's not doing that in either place. So our mechanic's coming back on Thursday after he's done my Magnum. Drop the concaves, pull that cage out, or that apparatus, and then they're going to heat it up with a torch, because if you heat up in there, you'll set the combine on fire. And I don't care to do that. And then, yeah, and then hopefully then we'll be ready to go combine peas Friday or Saturday. I'm thinking Saturday, but it's when you think you've heard it all, and yeah, and then something else happens. But anyway, now it's just gonna do this cloudy overcast shit the rest of the day, I think, seems like. So, but anyway, I thought I'd just kind of update you there. I'll bring you guys back maybe when we get over there. We're going over to, I gotta unseize that PTO shaft on the 1020. I'll explain more when I'm over there, and get the header hooked up, and we might run it, just make sure it's gonna run okay, and that make sure it's finished greasing it and oiling it and all that. So anyway, so it's the next day. It's nice and clear and sunny, as you can see. It's gonna be hot. Got my shaft unseized, so that shaft down there, you guys can see the distance between where the first half of that shaft, the second half of that shaft meet there. It's about 6-7 inches between where the shaft meets and the end of that, that shaft where the universal joint is on that end. That was seized right stiff. We spent up over an hour banging with a punch and sledgehammer, and finally it came loose. So we oiled the crap out of it, greased the crap out of it, so now she's good to go. All the way around. I think between fields we're just going to take that shaft right off so we don't end up with that problem again. Then this winter I might take it to the machine shop and see about getting them to make me a new, just cut that shaft off and weld me on a new shaft. Everything's hooked up, ready to go. It's about 11 o'clock, so I got to wait a little longer for it to go, but I got, on these auger fingers down here, there's little plastic inserts there to prevent the, fingers from like wearing away at the auger flighting there or whatever. Well, there's an insert on the front, I think it's that one there. Part of the insert's broke out, so every time it goes around it makes a nice ticking sound, and of course that'll wear at the metal. And if I was only doing 5 acres, it's like, well, I mean, you know, who gives a shit, I'll just go with it. But problem is I got 35 acres to do back and around there, so there's a decent amount of barley, not a ton, but a decent amount. So, but anyway, guy that does, he's case mechanic here. He's coming, well, he's got to go to a job, and he's coming past my way around the lunch hour. So I think he's going to stop here when he comes through here and he's just gonna help me change two of those out. So then that's fixed, and then we'll be ready to go. And by that time, it'll be we won't be able to go till 1. It is underseeded like that. There's a lot of green, like you can see. I don't know if you guys can see or not. Like that's twitch grass there, but there's a lot of understory coming through there. So, because this is underseeded to hay. So, but anyway. We'll get the barley, start at the barley today anyway, but other than that, I think we're ready to go. So, but anyway, I'll maybe bring you guys back when we get going here. So we'll talk to you in a little bit. Combining for about an hour and a half thereabout. This is my second hopper. Just coming out of the field here, gonna dump. As you can see, I got a full bin. Anyway, just got to get out through here without taking out half the gate. So that's, yeah, we can get lots of room. But yeah, no, I got a full bin back here. Combine and barley. It's probably I think it's running around that 60 bushel mark. 50 is, well, back in the back, it's running heavier than the front half. It's going to be kind of shit in the front half because there's more green that outcompeted the other, but, see, there comes the auger out there, but anyway, by the way, that's the kind of spout I want on the 8010. Stop right in the middle there. There we go. Sorry, kind of have trouble pointing the camera the right way sometimes. Anyway. She's definitely dry though. Like I have one of these handheld testers. Like, well, it's New Holland. I got it from New Holland because my cousin worked there and he got me a deal. But I've had this thing for years and I tested and it's testing in the 10 to 13% range. So she's definitely dry. She wouldn't have gone yesterday, obviously, because it was pouring rain, as you guys seen. But left it most of the day here because we had to fix the feeder fingers down on the auger on the flex head here. But there's a few fines in there, but I mean, it's all, we're selling it all to locals here for feed. So I mean, a few fines ain't gonna hurt anything as long as it's not green fines. And there's like very little to no green fines. Some areas you can't avoid it, like if you got like a patch of like crabgrass or twitch grass, whatever have you there. But you can see it's not too bad. But she's dry. Some of that dust there is some of the barley's right flat because of all the rain we've been having. The straw is starting to rot a little bit, so that's what that dust is from. I know when you get in that area, all you see is a big dust cloud out the back of the combine. I haven't been videoing anything of combining, even for my short little clips for Facebook. Oh, she's needs to come back a little bit. There we go. Just because I've been trying not to drive the header into the ground. So it's park. Just trying to roll the head on me, going downhill here. But anyway, we're unloading here. It's second load, so of unloading. So gonna keep on keeping on. You can see, well, you can't see the sun's just blinding the picture. Shit. It's hard videoing and unloading at the same time. You guys know that? There, it wants to sit flush. But anyway, I got this, got the dump wagon, and then I do have my grain cart I'm gonna bring over here tomorrow morning. But she's going here. It's yielding pretty good. I can't complain. So it's probably running the 50 to 60 bushel range, like I said. So anyway, keep on loading here. I'll bring you back when we're combining. Well, we're combining. There we go. Barley in here is running pretty good. I can't see anything because of the sun, but anyway, it's about, I don't know, a little after 5. Put it down a little there. I'm running everything with one hand right now, so bear with me. So anybody who says, oh yeah, you should be going faster, well, guess what? I am trying to make a video for you guys, and I'm also trying to run the combine, so be grateful you got a video. Anyway, can see it was flat there. I managed to get most of it picked up, but straw is rotten. Ever you get into that stuff, all you see is a big cloud of dust out the back of the combine because it's just, straw is just rotten. So, and we're dropping the straw here. The guy that, well, this is rented land here. It's his underseeded crop, and you can see the green there. It didn't take nearly as well here. But anyway, he wants the straw, so a little better on fuel that way, so you don't have that chopper takes so much freaking power compared to the you know, having it low speed. Just, you know, it's just kind of beating the hell out of it. But but anyway, better pay attention to what I'm doing because I'm about to get in some down barley over there, I think. But anyway, talk to you. I was hoping to just be leaving the field right about now, but it was about, I don't know, 6, a little after 6, and I was dumping my third dump there. I'd done, I don't know, 15 acres. I don't know for sure. Around 40% of it's done. And the battery light comes on. Oh, fuck. So I look at the charge meter, amp meter there, I guess. Yeah, it's discharging. So yeah, that's just lovely. It's in the negatives. Yeah, it's great. So I called Sudbury. Nobody in Sudbury knows the Bosch 135 amp alternator is for these 8.3 Cummins motors. We only had Mitsubishi and all this other. I says, why don't we cross-reference numbers? Can you cross-reference this Bosch part number? No. Oh yeah, real fucking nice. So I called, I don't know, 3-4 different dealers down south. Can't get anything on any of the Napa websites. Finally, hopefully, haven't confirmed it yet, but I think the one case dealer that we deal with down there, Dad's down there right now, so he's just gonna come back in the morning, and I think instead of staying for his meeting tomorrow, I think it's just gonna come back because it's supposed to rain Friday night, and I really want to get this barley done because I'm sick and tired of it staying out there. So, and it's really nice, you know, it's like, you know, only like, I think it's sitting around 12% moisture, so I mean, it's good and dry. I don't want to get wet again, so, I'll know shortly here if they got an alternator in stock. And then if we can, hopefully maybe we can, if we can get that, and then maybe get the combine going later tomorrow here, do another couple hoppers, at least finish that back piece up to the point where we just have the front piece to do Friday then maybe, as long as it's done before the end of Friday, because it's supposed to rain, not a lot, but enough to fuck it up for Saturday on Friday night. And then I'm hoping Saturday peas dry a little easier than barley does, so I'm hoping maybe we can combine the peas on Saturday at the 80-10. I got to get it fixed too, but I mean, more so getting this combine going right now is the priority right now, getting this alternator on. I just have to get the pulley changed out on it because it'll need a new pulley, or the pulley's got to be switched over from the old one to the new one, pardon me. So, but anyway, been on the fucking phone with parts and that, looking on my phone for the last 2 hours, and that, so yeah, I'm getting sick and tired of combines breaking down. Last year was seeding equipment. This year I hope that this is it for combines, because when we get into the big stuff, I really don't want to deal with this shit. So, but anyway, just about home here. Like I said, barley's yielding. Well, correction, let me back up a minute. The barley in the back half of that farm, so back like, I don't know, 15-18 acres, is yielding really good. It's in the 60s to 65 range, which, I mean, it's underseeded, so it's only planted like 90 to 100 pounds an acre, so keep that in mind. That's still pretty good for underseeded barley. The stuff at the front, it's thinner, the clay is heavier, the heads are smaller, so I expect it's gonna be somewhere in the 40 to 50, 55 range, so it'll be a little lighter, but I'm sure it'll be okay too. Didn't bring any wagons home with me tonight. I gotta bring the 600 home here. I might set up the auger here in the morning if I'm waiting for Dad. So coming home here right now, you see the bin with the, Oh, stupid trees in my way. The bin with the rusted rooftop, the smaller one, because the dryer is over there. That's the bin we're putting the barley in there. And it does have aeration in it. It has a big fan. I just got to get a cord, extension cord for it and that. So, but anyway, we're just getting home now here. I'll hopefully receive confirmation in a minute or in a few minutes that they have that part. I'm really hoping, I'm praying that they have that part, because otherwise I'm not gonna be very happy. Gosh, what a time, eh? Everything's gotta go at the worst possible fucking time. And I was just getting going, you know. You guys heard me there. I was really enjoying what I was doing, you know. Yeah, there's that flat barley, you know. You know, really enjoying, you know, what I'm doing and everything. Yeah, real good. And then all of a sudden, then that goes, and it's like, oh, for God's sake, really? So, anyway, I'll know in a few minutes here, and then hopefully we can get it together tomorrow, and that, you can just get it together tomorrow. I'd like to get going again tomorrow, but even if we just get it together, that'd be good. So, anyway, I'll shut up. We'll talk to you in a few, or whenever.